I actually think it was muted. I actually think it was muted. I actually think it was muted. Oh God, no! Oh Lord. We're starting this stream over again. Stop the broadcast. Stop the broadcast.
This story is a work of fiction. Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead in your world are purely coincidental. Only those who have agreed to the above have the privilege of partaking in this game. The contract has been sealed. The world is not as it should be. It's filled with distortion, and ruin can no longer be avoided. Those who oppose fate and desire change, from time to time, they were referred to as tricksters. You are the trickster. Now is the time to rise against the abyss of distortion.
There's something here. Hey, up there! He's here. Moving immediately.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance!
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting... But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker. I bet Skull would pull it off that time.
There he is!
Just... Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries, I can guide you all.
Stop right there! You won't get away!
Take him down, Joker! Comparing power levels. No threat. Get him, Joker!
Hey! It's time. Ravage them!
Hold on before their backup gets here! Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! should be able to get out that way. Hurry!
Dude, can you even hear us?
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec. What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your way. Come on, run!
No problems.
Let me go, damn it. I can't confirm the intruder's location.
You're quick.
Huh? What? Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you! Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too!
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
Don't think so. We gonna reveal the truth to the left on take on without the booty dead. There's not gonna be the way my life went on.
Check the landing! I think that's the last of them.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go!
All right, let's do it.
not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
Huh, what a show-off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over there!
Stop struggling. Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? Did you hear my question? Answer! Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, but I don't care if you end up losing a leg. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
Are you Prosecutor Sai Nijima? I just got off the phone with your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Ah, Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown, after all. We don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand. I didn't expect it'd be you. You'll be answering my questions this time. Those bastards. Can you hear me? It seems you've been through a lot. Almost anything can happen here. And I can't stop them. That's why I need you to answer me honestly. I don't have much time either. What was your objective? Why did you cause such a major incident? I didn't think it was a prank from the get-go, but I couldn't assemble a case for prosecution. It's because I couldn't figure out the method behind it. True. There's no way I could be convinced of such a world just by reading the reports. It seems you're coherent. When and where did you find out about that world? How is it even possible to steal another's heart? Now, tell me your account of everything. Start from the very beginning.
You are held captive, a prisoner of fate to a future that has been sealed in advance. This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you. I beg you, please overcome this game and save the world. The key to victory lies within the memories of your bonds, the truth that you and your friends grasped. It all began that day, when the game was started half a year ago. For the sake of your world's future, as well as your own, you must remember.
Gentlemen, thank you for riding with us today. We will be arriving in Shibuya shortly. This is the last stop for this line. Please transfer here for all subway lines. The doors to your left will open.
Please help!
Damn brat! I'll sue!
What? Are you for real? A mental shutdown? It's the truth! To a person, though? That's gotta be a joke. You really love all that occult stuff, don't you?
I get the feeling that's what's going on. Huh?
And tomorrow's task is soon.
Looks like no one's home. Oh yeah, Sakura-san's usually at his cafe around this time. Well, LeBlanc's in the back alley, so I should make my other deliveries first. Next, I need to take this package to...
There's no time for that.
A public transit bus was driven down an opposing lane with its customers still in it. The citizens can't live in peace if this keeps up.
Oh, how frightening.
What could be going on? Didn't something similar happen just the other day?
And down is the name of a shellfish used in pearl farming.
Oh, right. They did say that was today.
We'll be going now. The payment's on the table.
Thanks for coming.
This place is in the back alley, so there's no worries of a car crashing in here.
A what now?
There's been a string of those rampage accidents, you know. I just hope that none happen around here.
None of my concern.
We'll see you next time.
Ugh, 4 hours for just a single cup of joe. So, you're the guy. Yeah. I'm Sojiro Sakura. You'll be in my custody over the next year. I was wondering what kind of unruly kid would show up. But you're the one, huh? Have you been told? A customer of mine and your parents know each other, and... well, not that that matters. Follow me. This is your room. I'll at least give you sheets for your bed. You look like you want to say... It's on you to clean up the rest. I'll be leaving after I lock up each day. You'll be alone at night, but don't do anything stupid. I'll throw you out if you cause any trouble. Now then. I got the gist of your situation. You protected some woman from a man forcing himself on her. He got injured, then sued you, right? That's what you get for sticking your nose in a matter between two adults. You did injure him, yeah? And now that you've got a criminal record, you were expelled from your high school. The courts ordered you to transfer and move out here, which your parents also approved. In other words, they got rid of you for being a pain in the ass. It's best you not talk about anything unnecessary. I am in the restaurant business, you know. Behave yourself for the year. If nothing happens, your probation will be lifted. Cause any problems, and you'll be sent straight to juvie. We'll be going to Shujin tomorrow. Shujin Academy, the school you'll be attending. We'll introduce ourselves properly to the staff there. There's rarely a place that'll accept someone like you, you know? What a waste of my Sunday. Your luggage arrived a little while ago. I brought it up here for you. What the heck? I heard you making all sorts of noise up here, but I didn't think you were cleaning. Actually, the place doesn't look too bad. Though it's only natural you'd want to keep your room tidy. Why don't you go to bed for tonight? You don't have anything better to be doing, right? I'm going to close up shop and get out of here myself. I won't be the one looking after you if you get sick from staying up too late. You got that?
Damn brat! I'll sue! Just get in the car.
Stop it!
How dare you cross me?
Stop it! Let me go! No!
Don't give me that shit.
Ow! Please stop!
What a waste of time. You think you're worth causing me trouble? Huh?
I'll call the police!
Call them if you want. The police are my bitches. They're not gonna take you seriously.
No! Stop!
Someone called the cops, huh? Get in the car! Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country. What are you looking at? Get out of my face. This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. See? This is all because you're so damn slow. Get in the car.
Trickster, welcome to my velvet room.
So you've come too, inmate. The you in reality is currently fast asleep. You are only experiencing this as a dream.
You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight!
Welcome. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. I am Igor, the master of this place. Remember it well. I summoned you to speak of important matters. It involves your life as well. Still, this is a surprise. The state of this room reflects the state of your own heart. To think a prison would appear as such. You truly are a prisoner of fate. In the near future, there is no mistake that ruin awaits you. Haha, worry not. There is a means to oppose such a fate. You must be rehabilitated toward freedom. That is your only means to avoid ruin. Do you have the resolve to challenge the distortion of the world? Allow me to observe the path of your rehabilitation. Pardon me for not introducing the others. To your right is Caroline. To your left, Justine. They serve as wardens here.
Ha! Try and struggle as hard as you like. The duty of wardens is to protect inmates. We are also your collaborators. That is, if you remain obedient.
I shall explain the roles of these two at another occasion. Now then, it seems the night is waning. It is almost time. Take your time to slowly come to understand this place. We will surely meet again, eventually.
Time's up. Now hurry up and go back to sleep.
Looks like you're up. Well then, let's go introduce ourselves properly to the staff about your transfer. The school you're attending is in the Aoyama district. It'll take a while to get there by train. The transfers are a real hassle, too. I'll drive you there, but just for today. Let's go. Jeez, men aren't usually allowed in my passenger seat. Do me a favor and behave yourself, all right? Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens to you. Just don't cause me any trouble.
To reiterate, just so we're clear, you will immediately be expelled if you cause any problems. In my opinion, you're nothing but a liability, but we had our circumstances to consider. Whatever you might have gotten away with in your hometown, those days are over. If you are thrown out from our school, there will be no place for you to go. Keep that in mind. This is the teacher in charge of your class.
I'm Sadayo Kawakami. Here's your student ID. Be sure to read the school rules. Any violations will send you straight to the guidance office. And if by chance you cause any problems, I won't be able to protect you at all. That is your promise, yes, Principal Kobayakawa?
Mm-hmm. He is responsible for all his actions.
But really, though, why me? There should have been better candidates.
It was a sudden transfer, and your class was the only one that had an opening.
If you're done explaining things, mind if we get going? I got a store to get back to.
Sakura-san, please keep a close eye on him. Don't let him cause any trouble outside.
Well, I'll be sure to have a serious talk about the situation he's in.
Come to the faculty office when you arrive at school tomorrow. I'll show you to your classroom.
Everyone's giving you the cold shoulder. That's what having a criminal record does to you. Turns out your past follows you wherever you go. By the way, if you get expelled now, I won't hesitate to kick you out. Got it? School never changes, huh? Come on, we're going home.
What a troublesome situation.
I can't believe they pushed someone with a record on me. A male teacher would be better suited for this.
Why in the world was someone like that admitted here?
Who knows? It was the principal's decision. I was told that it's for the school's reputation.
I would have thought that my volleyball team has contributed more than enough to cover that.
That's certainly true.
Be careful, okay? Then again, if anything were to happen, I'd kick out a student like that right away.
I keep wishing that he'd just end up not coming to school. Still, that isn't something I should be saying as a teacher.
Well, I should be returning to practice.
Oh, right. The tournament's coming up, isn't it?
Having such high expectations placed on you by others is quite a problem in itself. We'll have to work hard to make up for the track team, too.
Yes, that's true. Why'd it have to be my class?
Traffic's not moving at all. You're taking the train starting tomorrow. So, how was it? The school, I mean. You think you can manage? Now listen up. Still, you were expelled once already. To think you'd re-enroll at a different one. It's not like anyone will be sympathetic with you. If that's what it was like at school, people might say stuff about me in the future, too. What a troublesome kid I've taken in. I was asked to do it, and I just happened to agree to it. I've already been paid for it, too, after all.
And now, back to today's top stories. A subway train has derailed, severely affecting the timetable across all of...
Oh, another accident? So that's why it's so crowded. There's been a lot of those lately. In fact, there was a real sad one just last month. It happened before you came here. If I remember right, the girl that passed away was only 15. Her parents have got to be just...
All traffic around Shibuya Station is being redirected due to the accident, so drivers should expect jam-packed streets.
Oh, come on.
I don't have a visual yet.
That was direct footage from the accident. According to the police, the engineer's life was not in danger despite his injuries. After questioning, even he could not explain his high speed when approaching the station. No further comments were made. Police are still looking for a plausible motive.
It's less of an operating accident and more of a crime of the company and the government.
Site inspectors apparently reported all of this 6 months ago. The deterioration of the tracks and the ATC. Seems a railway company and the Ministry of Transport both turned a blind eye to the truth. There's no way they can hide. This will go all the way to the top.
Now on to our main story. With this derailment accident, as well as other recent incidents of unknown motive, concern is spreading among the general public. Just what could be causing such a drastic change so suddenly in these people? SNN has
Everything's linked. That's what you're thinking, correct? Oh well. Are you free? You and I haven't gone for a drink in a while.
Thank you, sir. But I have another meeting to attend. I must be going.
I was ready to go for this meeting, and that's when this extremely fast train just came crashing in. Oh man, I thought I was gonna die.
A noisy subway platform filled with people was suddenly...
Did you ask for me? Is it a case?
Not quite. I want your opinion on something.
Sure. Your judgment is quite often correct, though. Can we discuss this over sushi, perhaps? You are making a student work late, after all.
Conveyor belt only.
Damn, to think there'd be that much traffic. What a waste of time. I wasn't able to open the cafe today. Whatever. Just head upstairs. There's something I need to give to you. Talk about a gruesome accident. 80 people were involved. Here's the diary. Make sure you keep it up to date. You may be under probation. But there's no special limitations on what you do in particular. Besides following the law, that is. However, I'm obligated to report on you, which is why I'm having you record your daily activities. Hey, what's up? I'm about to leave right now. Don't worry. I'll be there in no time. I'll see you soon. Well, I'm off. I'll lock the place up. So do whatever you want for the rest of the night. Oh, but don't mess up my store. If something goes missing, I'll hand you right over to the cops. You got school tomorrow. You better head off to bed, all right?
Let's do it. It's me. Have you forgotten my voice already? It's Sakura. Anyway, I closed up shop, but I forgot to flip the sign to closed when I left. It's too much trouble for me to come back just for that. Think you can do it for me? It's a personal policy of mine not to save a guy's number in my phone. Either way, I'm glad you actually picked up. Anyway, I'll leave the shop sign to you.
I don't even think my voice has been coming through. Has it? Oh my god, I just realized that I've been talking this whole entire time and my mic has been muted. Oh lord, that's sad. That is really sad.
I should write something.
Save. Just because I'm a freak. Oh god, just because I'm a freak about it. Does it matter if nothing happened already, or if something happened or not? Oh, Lord.
Hey, hold on a minute.
What do you want,
You're
Sejiro?
actually going to school, huh? Here, I'll feed you. Just make sure you finish it before the customers start coming in. What's that reaction for? Just eat it.
Sejiro. I would honestly like to try his cooking. I would honestly like to try his cooking at some point. Oh, Lord.
It's time for you to go.
But then again, there are a lot of foods that I would like to go ahead and try out. By the way, hi, Jim!
Turns out you do have manners after all. Hurry over to school. You'll end up late if you get lost on the way. Oh, yeah, and flip the sign outside to open for me. Already? If anything, we're running late. You better hurry on out. You're gonna be late if you get lost, country boy.
Oh, he called me country boy. Alright. Time for my behind to go to the train station. Look at, I went down the wrong alleyway. Onto the train we go! One thing I will say is that since I live in New York, this is way worse than New York. I don't know if you know this about Japanese subways, but like, they get jam-packed and you have to squeeze in. Doesn't matter what the hell is going on. They're all trying to get to where they need to go. Don't worry, Jim. So far, nothing really has happened yet. So... I need to go to the Ginza line. Jesus Christ. Basically, what's happening right now is that I'm trying to go to school. Is this the Ginza line? No. Ginza line, this way. Ginza! I forgot you walk through people. That's kind of disturbing. Oh, God, I hate this. Gotta find another way around. Yeah, they do that too in China. I forgot about that. That's probably one of the most messed up things about it too, is that like they don't care about people's safety. They just go like, get your asses on this train now. Oh, right, wrong gate. Ginza. Ah. Is that really it? Yep, here we go. Like, I never understood why it got so crowded. I get, like, everyone has to get to where they need to go to. But Jesus Christ, I've never... Oh, no! Missed the train. Time to wait for another one. Into the crowded train we go!
Oh, man. Did it say it was going to rain today?
Huh? It's raining outside?
It just started all of a sudden. This is why I hate the early spring.
Listen, spring is not that bad.
Did he take an umbrella?
No, I didn't.
Who are you talking about?
Don't mind me. So, what'll it be?
One house blend, please.
The effects of yesterday's subway accident continues on today, as various lines suffer delays and...
There's been a lot of nasty accidents lately. You know, I mean the subway accident that the news is talking about. My coworker got caught up in it and is in the hospital now. But that aside, it's kind of creepy. The people who caused these accidents supposedly went crazy all of a sudden. I heard that some of them suffered from nervous breakdowns during interrogation.
Huh.
Always remember, people. This will be fun. Alright, time to head out and go to school. And of course it's raining. And that app again. I always like how they meet for the first time. Excellent cliche. Neither of them. Talk to her, damn it! Oh wait, I forgot.
Good morning. You want me to give you a ride to school? You're gonna be late.
Sure, thank you.
Do you need a lift too?
Huh? Nah.
Oh, look at the sadness in her eyes. Don't worry, girl. Your Prince Charming is coming.
Damn it! Screw that perfect teacher. Perfect teacher?
Wait a minute! They added voice acting for him?
Huh?
Or did they already have voice acting for him earlier?
What do you want? You planning on ratting me out to Kamoshida? Huh? In that car just now, it was Kamoshida.
Ah, yes, the Crimson Chin.
He does whatever the hell he wants. Who does he think he is, the king of a castle? Don't you agree? No, I mean... Hmm? Wait, you don't know Kamoshida?
No!
You for real? You're from Shujin, right?
No, I'm not.
What? No other high school's got a uniform like this. Huh. A second year, huh? We're the same grade then. Never seen you before, though.
I do gotta say, I do like the uniform that they have for the Shujin Academy. I could wear that. I could honestly go to school in that.
Oh. You a transfer student? Then no wonder you don't know him. This rain ain't too bad. We better hurry up or we'll be late. My head hurts.
Never drink in the morning, kids. No, I'm joking.
Go home.
Alright, this thing. Get ready for this, because every single time you go ahead and, every single time something, like major happens, like you meet a new person...
subway accident that day. You remember it,
or, like, anything significant happens, it will stop, do that little flashback thing where where it does, like, a roll of film, and then it's time to go back to where you're in the interrogation room.
I assume you know of the uproar that the public calls the psychotic breakdown incidents.
I might.
You say that like it's none of your business. It was all over the news, and one of the victims included a teacher at your high school. I've no doubt you heard about it. On that day, were you still an ordinary student?
Ellipses!
Let me change the question.
Please do.
You transferred to Shujin Academy, correct?
Yes.
An ordinary prep school that could be found in any city. That's what it should have been.
Uh-huh.
What happened around that time? Tell me everything. Truthfully.
I'll tell you everything, but you're not going to believe me. Well, actually, you're going to have to. Because the game dictates it that you need to believe me. Now, no one notices this. But we're going in, trying to get to school in this rain. I kind of like that little hint of red that they put in. What? Gives you the warning that now something's going to be different. And lo and behold, there's a castle at your school.
We didn't come the wrong way, though.
I keep on pausing it by accident.
What's going on here? I guess we'll just have to go and ask.
I keep on forgetting. Stop pausing it. And into the castle we go.
That's weird. Where's the school?
Let's see. Alright, give me a second. I just gotta fix something. I don't know why. I don't know why on my screen, like, no messages are showing up. But I'll check my computer, and there was definitely something there. So I might as well just go back and forth, interact with peoples. It'll be fun. Anyway, back to the game.
Out of service? Where'd we end up? The sign.
Honey, you ended up in a castle. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You ended up in a castle. If you want to literally know where you are, I know exactly where you are, but you're not going to like it.
Right? You saw it too. Jeez, you freaked me out. Who are you? You a student? Man, your costume's impressive. Is that armor real? Come on, don't just stand there, say something. Hey, what's going on?
This must be a prank.
You really think so? shit's real. Calm down. Time out, man. We gotta run.
Boy, don't just say run. Get the and we're surrounded.
These guys. You're gonna break my bones, damn it! The hell you think you're?
Take them away.
Yes, of course I would like to save because I love nothing more than to save because of my freaking tendencies of an RPG player. Yeah, if you ever played RPGs before, like in the early days, like before autosaving was a thing, you'd know that you would have to save everything, especially if you had like the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP. Like, you had to make sure that in every RPG you played, you saved. Save. You think you didn't save? You think you saved, but you just save again just to be sure. Just because that's how freaking paranoid you were for losing your data. I'm fine, Ryuichi, my boy.
Looks like this ain't no dream.
No, it's not, because you almost broke a bone, damn it.
Hey, let us out of here! I know... Damn it! Where are we? Is this some kind of movie set? What the hell was that just now?
Someone getting dicked for the first time. I don't know.
Whoa. You're shitting me, right?
No, I'm not.
Come on, man.
So many things. I think that's a guard coming now.
Glad that your punishment has been decided upon. Your charge is unlawful entry. Thus, you will be sentenced to death.
Say what?
No one's allowed to do as they please in my castle.
Ah, yes, the Crimson Chin in his perverted outfit.
Huh? Wait, is that you, Kamoshida?
I thought it was some petty thief, but to think it'd be you, Sakamoto.
I hate how English actors sometimes pronounce Japanese names, because they pronounce it like it's in English, and in English it would be Sakamoto, but in Japanese it's Sakamoto. Sakamoto. They only get like one. They usually just get like one syllable wrong, so I guess I can like let it slide. But it just the weeb in me just gets irked. Oh, he taught you. Oh, right. That's right. I know exactly what happened.
You brought a friend this time, because you can't do anything for yourself.
This ain't funny, you asshole.
Is that how you speak to a king? It seems you don't understand the position you're in at all. Not only did you sneak into my castle, you committed the crime of insulting me, the king. The punishment for that is death.
Look at that square-ass jaw motherfucker.
It's time for an execution. Take him out.
Stop it. God damn it. I ain't down for this shit. Come on, we're out of here.
Did you forget that there were other people here? Also, I wonder why they just didn't use their sword to slash us down.
These guys are serious.
Oh, running away, are we? What a heartless friend you are.
He ain't a friend. Come on, hurry up and go!
What's the matter? Too scared to run away? Pathetic scum isn't worth my time. I'll focus on this one's execution. Take this!
By the way, if you're wondering what he's wearing under there, nothing but his Speedo.
Lowly scum! Useless pest!
If I'm not mistaken, like he has nothing but a Speedo under there.
Where'd your energy from earlier go?
You just beat the shit out of him while he was being held by your knights. Shut the hell up.
I'll have you killed right now. What? Don't you dare tell me you don't know who I am. That look in your eyes irritates me. Hold him there. After the peasant, it's his turn to die.
No, I don't want to die.
Oh, I forgot it was a pink Speedo too. Oh God.
Almost numb. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you.
Like if anyone ever found that hot, I would question everything about their well-being.
To save yourself. Death awaits if you do nothing. Was your previous decision a mistake then? Very well. I have heeded your resolve. Vow to me. I am thou art I. Thou who art willing to perform all sacrilegious acts for thine own justice. Call upon my name and release thy rage. Show the strength
I do love the fact that they always keep the I am thou, thou art I type of thing, because personas are basically like your innermost self. And
What was that?
I just love that.
Desire to be killed that much? Fine.
Did he just smack me with a shield? Here we go. One of my favorite scenes. Ah, yes, your mask. Ooh, this transformation. This transformation was always cool. When I first saw this in the original Persona 5, it was always interesting. Ah, yes. Look at that smile! You think he's a villain?
The pillager of Twilight, Arsene!
What the?
I am the rebel soul that resides within you. If you so desire, I shall consider granting you the power to break through this crisis.
Give me your power.
Very well.
Who the hell are you? Guard! Start by killing that one! You'll learn the true strength of my men!
Your men are literally jack-o'-lanterns.
This power of mine is yours. Kill them however you want. Run wild to your heart's content.
Excellent. Now the gameplay begins. Let's begin by doing just a basic attack. Did they have a weakness? No, it was just a regular hit. So stylized fighting. I mean, a lot of people will be turned off by this gameplay because it was turn-based. But honestly, when people first saw this, they were awestruck by how stylized this looked. No other game really had this type of menu, and we won. And same thing with the results screen. Like, it was nothing was at this stylized. You just had like main character standing there. Character standing there. The way that they showed like the results, items you got, experience, and the money that you earned. It was usually like in like a bottom text box, but this time it's just like, here, let's make it look fancy and pretty. Same with the level up screen too. Also, what I love was the fact that they made it like a wanted poster. Like, it usually when you leveled up again in most RPGs, it was like a bottom text box, or like you would get like something on the side or anything like that. It would say level up and shit like that. But here it's like you have a wanted poster, it leveled up, total experience, like the total amount of money. Like the total amount of money that was usually be at the bottom of a wanted poster. You have the stats, you have what's increased, you have your persona level, like we'll get into that later, a little bit later. And I always love that.
What was that just now?
By the way, one thing I will state about personas in this game is that they're based off of characters.
You like that, you son of a bitch?
Like, Arsene is based off of Arsene Lupin III, who was this like great thief.
You mean this?
Yes, I mean that.
Okay, it's locked.
Damn you!
Look at this pink thong wearing asshole! Like he's some sort of like spectacular. Ugh, I really do just dislike the fact that he's wearing this.
Hey, what was that just now? And your clothes. Whoa, it went back to normal.
You bastards!
God, this is effing nuts. Anyways, let's scram. You lead the way.
Goddamn thieves! After them! Don't let them escape!
Ah, yes, my character and his boyfriend, good friend.
What was that? Alright.
Okay. Time for us to head out of here. Ryuji, how did you get across? I'm going the wrong way. Way to go, Brandon. Just shows how long it's been.
Yeesh, can we really get across? On the other hand, there's nowhere else we can try. Alright, let's get to Hop. Whoa! Damn it. Whoa!
I actually still remember that. I don't know how.
Oh. And again. Whoa!
Ah, yes, the guards. The RPG player in me is always saying, look around, make sure you go to every nook and cranny. Because you never know what you can find. That way, up this stairwell. Oh no, it's not Ryuji. Alright. The big Kamoshida head.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Hey! Hey!
He says, what the hell, a lot? Blondie, Frizzy Head, look over here!
What is this thing?
You're not soldiers of this castle, right? Get me out of here! Look, the key's right there!
We're trying to get the hell out of here. I mean, you obviously look like an enemy too.
I'm locked up here, so how can I be your enemy? Help me out! I am not a cat. Say that again and I'll make you regret it.
I love Morgana. Such a scrappy little...
Shit, there's still no service. Ain't there any way to contact someone outside? How the hell do we...
Hey, you too! Wanna know where the exit is? Let me out, and I'll take you there. You don't want to get caught and executed, right? I'm not lying. It's the truth.
This thing sounds like it's all talk.
If you guys think you can get out on your own, then be my guest.
What do we do? Are you seriously not messing with us?
Just let Morgana out!
Fine.
Freedom tastes so great.
Now where's the exit, you monster?
Don't call me a cat. I am Morgana.
Shut up and hurry it up. You want to be locked up again?
Oh, all right. Sheesh. Follow me and stay quiet.
It's fourth period already. Sakura-san said that he left the house this morning. Should I contact the police? No, that'll just be more of a hassle. What did I do to deserve this?
Alright, time still goes by in the real world.
Well, guess we just gotta follow it. What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm lowering the bridge. You, frizzy hair. It seems like you pick up on things faster than our Blondie over here. Try checking around the mouth of this statue.
Oh, God.
How were we supposed to know to do that?
Amateur. Come on, let's keep going.
Oh shit! Oh shit, it's them!
You amateur! Stay still. Hey you! You can fight, right? Let's go. Come!
I got another character, Zoro. The masked swordsman.
We will promptly shut them up. Damn shadows. They've taken up intercept positions. Looks like it's not about capturing us anymore. They're out for blood. I'll back you up. So fight like your life depends on it.
Persona! You're mine.
I knew you were an amateur. This is how you fight. Zoro, show your might! Strike at an enemy's weakness to knock them down. Use that opening to... That's the most basic of basics.
Basically, this is a game about weaknesses. Think of it kind of like Pokemon. But with Pokemon, it's not as straightforward. This game is not as straightforward as Pokemon, where like you have one typing and it's weak to this. There are many different creatures, many different, well, demon-like creatures that have many different weaknesses or resistances, or they'll just straight up absorb the attack and make you look like an idiot. So be careful.
Come on, let's hurry and get through this. Time for my persona.
Look at Morgana in the background.
It's a step forward.
New skill for Sen. Nice.
Oh.
Whoa!
Can't you just sit still and listen for once, Blondie?
Hey.
Before that, take these. Use them carefully, okay? Ah, yes.
Now then.
Alright, but as I was saying, like, each creature has, like, a different weakness and everything like that.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, this is where Ryuji gets pissed off.
This dude's weird. Ah, damn it! I'm too flustered. I can't remember anything right now.
Come on, let's go.
Hold on, damn it!
What is it? We need to go fast.
But who are these guys?
Do you really think you have time to worry about other people right now? Besides, they're...
There!
You should have listened to me. I'm glad you stick to your guns. Looks like it's raring to go too.
Pixie! Alright, I don't have a gun yet. Persona.
Ravage snap. Let's go. There.
Okay, so none of it would happen there if you actually went ahead and kept going. If I actually went ahead and was further ahead in the game. Was instead of when both of them were down, they would be able to do an all-out. I would have been able to do an all-out attack, which is a gigantic burst of damage.
Get away before more show up.
And that's something that you always want to aim for in this game. All-out attacks are very useful. Well, I can't say always.
You can't just leave these guys.
You really don't get it, do you? Ugh. There's no time to explain. Look, I'm going. If you don't want to follow, be my guest.
Damn it! Fine, I'm coming.
This way. We're here.
Oh, finally. It's not opening. Did you trick us, you jerk?
Don't jump to conclusions. Over here.
Hey, wait up! Where are we supposed to get out from here? There aren't even any windows.
Ugh, amateur. This is the most basic of basics. That's right. As I thought, you're a natural at this. It leads all the way outside.
I see. Then we just gotta get that metallic mesh off. And a 1, and a... Ah! Oh, crap. Seriously, we're finally...
You should wait on celebrating until you actually get out. Now get going!
But what about you?
There's something that I still have to do. We're going our separate ways. You've got manners. Be careful on your way.
Morgana, that's because I appreciate you.
Those two seem useful. Especially the frizzy-haired one, if my judgment's right.
Your judgment's right. I'll be very useful to you, Morgana.
Did we make it?
We're back in the real world. Okay, so if you don't know, what happens is there's the real world and then there's the metaverse in this game. The metaverse is basically what you saw. The castle was in the metaverse. The castle itself is actually called a palace. Actually, they'll explain this later. I don't have to explain this.
Does that mean we got away?
Yeah, it probably means we got away.
I don't know what to think anymore. What was all that anyways? That castle and Kamoshida and that weird cat?
Well, interrupt this program while I go ahead and get something to eat. I'm kind of hungry. Hold on. Hello everyone, I'm back. With, I think my headset is lit. No, actually it's not on backwards. Okay, we good. So we just escaped the palace. Well, the castle.
What the hell's going on?
What's with the yelling? Are you students of Shujin? Cutting classes, are we?
Huh? We were trying to get to school, and we ended up at this weird castle.
Hand over your bag. You better not be doing any drugs.
Why would you think that?
Are you his friend?
Listen, he is a sort of friend.
Then you should go to school. Take him with you.
Like I'm trying to say, I don't know what's going on either.
We passed by Shujin on our way here. There was nothing out of the ordinary about it. If you spout any more nonsense, I'll contact your school. Is that what you want?
Come on, say something. That's not what I meant. Wait a sec. Is that guy for real? Fine, I'm going.
You need to understand, Ryuji, that you need to not be stupid.
Minister of Transport announcing his resignation. Things are going as planned. Sai Nijima. That reminds me.
Oh, I love pizza.
Better to leave it be for now.
Is this for real? I'm sure we came the same way. What's going on here?
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you. We received a call from the police.
Damn cops snitched on us after all.
It's rare not to see you alone. Where were you roaming around until this...
A castle?
So you have no intention of giving an honest answer?
You just did, and... literally, you just don't believe him.
What's this about a castle?
Kamoshida?
You seem so carefree, Sakamoto. Quite a difference from when you did morning
Sakamoto.
practice for the track team.
Shut up! It's your fault that it...
How dare you speak that way to Mr. Kamoshida? There's not much leeway left for you, you know?
He's the one that provoked me.
Do you really want to be expelled? In any case, you'll have to explain yourself. Follow me.
What? This is bullshit!
Come now. I should have been more considerate too. Let's just say that we were both to blame.
Well, if you say so. Still,
smug
you're coming
asshole.
with me. It's undeniable that you're extremely late.
Fine.
By the way, you're that new Have we met somewhere? That's right. I remember now. Well, I'll overlook this just for today. I'm sure you've heard from the principal. But cause any trouble and you'll be expelled. Understand?
You see, a lot of people started to say that, like, right here is when people thought he was really an asshole. But honestly, if you were a teacher, you'd honestly be the same exact way. Like, you're a person with a record. Don't cause any bullshit here, or else I'm gonna get you expelled.
At any rate, hurry up and go to the faculty office. I'm sure Ms. Kawakami's tired of waiting. Good luck trying to enjoy your new school life.
Here we go with the film thing again.
The school turned into an old castle? A talking cat?
Oh god.
Are you hallucinating from an overdose? I won't put up with you if you're simply joking around. I'm going to have you continue the story. The one who received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves was an Olympic medalist. An alumnus from Shujin Academy. The PE teacher Suguru Kamoshida. It all came out in his confession. He was guilty of everything. The abuse, the violations.
You mean the sexual favors he was getting from teacher? I mean, not teachers. Students? You know.
But there should have been no connection
The
between
young
the two of you
teenage
since
girls
you
who
had just
he
transferred.
thought had a really hot bonds and decided to go ahead and just sexually molest them?
Why did you target him? That's unacceptable. Try and recall it once again.
That is something that's going to, like, keep on changing as things go on.
Everyone's scared of him.
Nigga, do.
So scary.
Did something bad.
You hear that? The highly acclaimed volleyball team? Keep that in mind because... oh boy! That's gonna be... There's the third floor. That's the bathroom. Where the fuck was the teacher's lounge again?
He's a criminal, isn't he?
Okay, here we go.
Ugh, unbelievable. Being over half a day late on your first day, can you explain yourself? How could you have been lost for this long? It's almost lunchtime. Well, it's probably true that you're not used to the area yet, but you're still way too late. Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday. More importantly, I heard that you were caught along with that Sakamoto-kun.
I hate the way they say his name. That's Sakamoto-kun? I did it!
Don't get involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble. He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though. Anyway, break's almost over. Classes will end after 5th period today because of the subway accident. I'll have you introduce yourself when class resumes. Follow me. By the way, when you introduce yourself, be serious about it, even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
You think that's him?
Huh? The one in the rumors?
Yep. You're the talk of the town in this game.
Super late on his first day? He really is insane.
He looks normal, though.
But he might slug us if we look him in the eye.
Settle down. Well, I'd like to introduce a transfer student. Today we had him attend from the afternoon on since he wasn't feeling well. All right, please say something to the class.
He seems quiet, but I bet when he loses it...
I mean, he was arrested for assault, right?
So... Your seat will be over there, the one that's open. Sorry, but can the people nearby please share your textbooks with him for today?
Ugh, this sucks.
Lies.
Did you catch that? Do those two know each other? Ew, does that mean he hit on her before transferring here?
That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida.
Yeah, you can see that a lot of the stuff here is a lot of, there's just a lot of shit that goes on in this school. This school is not good.
Then again, this is Takamaki-san we're talking about.
For real, that side of the room is totally awful.
Oh, right. The volleyball rally's in 2 days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other. Well then, let's get class started. Who's on duty today?
Everyone, please rise.
Oh, look at him. He had the shit beat out of him.
What's wrong? Are you sure you're okay? Also, it seems like people are already talking about you, but I'm not the one who told them.
That's actually another thing too. In a lot of schools, no one would actually tell the students, like, by the way, he's going to be transferring here. He got arrested and got expelled. So now he's here. Now, most schools would actually go ahead and say, like, oh, I wonder why he transferred here. If he said anything, and if you said anything, yeah, that's your thing, that's your problem, then that's your fault. But this is the school's fault.
I can't even catch a break. Why do I have to deal with this? You should head straight home without stopping by anywhere. Sakura-san sounded pretty angry. Oh, and about Sakamoto-kun, don't get involved. Speak of the devil. What do you want? I heard the police caught you cutting classes today.
It was nothing.
And you haven't dyed your hair back to black, either.
Sorry about that. I'll be waiting on the rooftop.
See? That's why I don't want you getting involved. Understood?
Why did you allow a student like him to transfer here? He's already started associating with Sakamoto, a student with a criminal record and the culprit of an assault case. At this rate, it'd be pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Now don't be like that. This school counts on you, Kamoshida-kun. You are our star. Still, a steady build-up is necessary behind such brilliance as well.
Your troubles never seem to end, do they, Principal Kobayakawa? All right, I understand. I'll continue to do my best to answer your expectations of me.
I feel so bad for him. Because, alright, little spoiler here, so if you don't want to listen, like... I keep on running back and forth to let you know that is a spoiler. And when I stop and continue to where I need to go, which is to the rooftop, which I'll go to the 3rd floor, that means I'm done talking. Anyway, Kamoshida beats the shit out of him. That's about it. Alright, time to go. Time to go to the 3rd floor. No, that's not to the roof. Haru!
No. Yes!
He's really here?
That's something that's actually interesting. That character's name is Haru. And she...
There you are.
Again, you know exactly who's going to be the main characters because they're different from everyone else. But she's going to come into play later, but like she got no screen time before when she actually joins us.
Sorry for calling you up here like this. I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh? Figured as much. Then again, we're in the same boat. I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it. No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah? Well, just because we both remember it doesn't mean much, though. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks.
Look at that smile.
But man, that Kamoshida we saw there. You probably don't know about it, but there are some rumors about him. You know, the guy you met at the school gates. The ripped one. That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle. No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals. The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again. Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be. Sorry to drag you out here like this. That's all I had to say. You know, we might be pretty similar. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers. I'm Ryuji Sakamoto.
Sakamoto!
I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright? See ya.
Yeah, time to head back and hear Shojiro.
Hey, I got a call from the school. I hear you ditched half a day on your first day of school. Just when I was thinking you had it together this morning. Look, just behave yourself. One wrong step and your life is over. You do know what probation means, right?
Again, a lot of people thought Shojiro was actually going to be Uncle Rat Asshole too. Spoiler alert, he's not. He acts like anybody else who would have like somebody like you with a criminal record. Doesn't matter what it is, it's still a criminal record. Especially in Japan, like, if you have a criminal record, it's very bad for you.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just closed up shop. I'll head over in half an hour, as promised. What are you standing around for? Get upstairs and go to bed already. No, it's a guy. I just hired a part-timer. Don't forget to lock the door and turn all the lights off, okay? Yep, I'm leaving now. I told you, he's a part-timer.
should write something.
Was that always in the bottom left corner like that safe block? And here we go.
About time you've come to.
Ah, yes, the lolly dominatrixes.
On your feet, inmate.
Well, one of them is a dominatrix, basically.
Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
Alright, so, because I said this all with my mic being muted, because I'm an idiot, yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm still getting used to this, because on my computer, like, the mute function doesn't work, but apparently on the controller it does, so, like, I gotta remember, when it's pushed out, that means it's muted, when it's pushed in, it's not, it's unmuted. But, anyway. Igor is a staple to this game. And I don't just mean, like, this game, Persona 5 only. I'm talking about Persona in general. Igor will always show up. And there will always be, like, these attendants in blue. Doesn't matter, who or what it is. They're always going to be in blue. For this one, you have Caroline and Justine, I think it was?
There is no need to understand it all for the time being.
And this one is Caroline and Justine. And also, with Igor and the attendants, comes the room that you're in. And it changes depending on the character. I mean, on the game. And from memory, I don't remember what it was in Persona 2 or what it was in Persona 1 because I never played Persona 1. But Persona 3, it was an elevator. And in the elevator, you had an attendant named Elizabeth. In Persona 4, you had an attendant named Margaret, and you were in a limousine. This time you're in, a prison cell. And this room will always be known as the Velvet Room. It doesn't matter what game you play, it will always be called the Velvet Room, and there will always be Igor, there will always be the attendants. Actually, now that I think about it, was there Igor and the attendants in Persona 1? And 2, actually. Huh, I don't remember. I barely remember Persona 2, and I don't know Persona 1 at all.
You will be training the power of Persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you. There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes. By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator?
Alright, now we're starting to get into this whole entire thing with the
Using
Metaverse.
it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Alright, now I can start talking about this. The place that we were in well, I'll let this
I
continue.
bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate. Devote yourself to your training.
It was
so
Justine,
that
I was right.
become a fine thief.
Alright, so basically what it is personas are your inner you. So basically if if you had a strong spirit and you had a rebellious spirit, or strong rebellious spirit, your persona would come out.
Beneficial to you. I will
Now, it's not always have a strong rebellious spirit. In this game, it is. But in other games, it was just a strong spirit in general. And there was always a different way to actually bring it out. In Persona 3, you had a gun and you shot yourself in the head or in your chest or anything like that. You shot yourself. And your persona would come out. It wasn't an actual gun. It would just be... It would be like a spirit gun, I would say, in terms. In Persona 4, you had cards. You would break the cards and your persona would come out. And the way that each person would break the card is different. Like, some people would just crush it in their hand. Other people, one person, Chie, one of the characters, Chie, she would kick it, and stuff like that. Other characters would... You had a character that would slice it, one character that would shoot it with a gun. But it was always different. In this game, you rip up your mask.
This is all for you to grow.
And then your rebellious self comes out.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
What else was there? Oh yeah, the time system in this game. Time is of the essence in this game. I don't care what, I don't care if there's like so much that you want to do in this game. You've got to make sure that you have it, you're able to do it throughout the day time that you're given. You want to do something during the day and you can only do it during the day, fine. But remember, just because you do it during the day does not mean, because you do one thing during the day, that means that another thing could not be done. We remembered our umbrella this time, ladies and gentlemen.
Seriously?
All these accidents are because people are suddenly losing their minds, right?
What's going on?
Well, between the economy sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not all that surprising. So true in this day and age. Oh, God, that's actually really true. It hurts.
Look, isn't that her?
You mean that one with the red ribbon? I guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail, too.
Oh, come on. Men like thick girls, too. Don't be acting like, that girl, well, I'm saying her name, Kasumi, is the only good thing about it. You got them thick legs. Somebody will go for that thick body.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
Please, take my seat. My station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
Oh, wow, what speed. I mean, excuse me, that seat was for this lady. Oh. It's all right. I can understand his position as well. I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty. Pardon me. Thank you so much for earlier. For speaking up when I offered my seat on the train. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself. Thinking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
Ah, yes. The new character, who I'm going to abuse the hell out of when I get her. I don't know her stats or anything like that, but I think she has good stats. And I really want to use her in... Like, you have your team that you're going to actually want to use, but I want her in my final team. I'm the social studies teacher, Mr. Ishimaru. I'll be teaching you the rules of society this year. You all look like you've been spoiled growing up. Can't wait to see who disappoints me the most this year. A certain dictionary defines the year as a period of 365 disappointments. The book's title is about as cynically satirical as the rest of it. It's the Devil's Dictionary by Ambrose. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Hey, new kid.
What's the answer?
Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defined as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. Ah, shit, I don't know. Not experience, not villains. I would say intelligence, but it has to be money.
Do you know anything?
Really? It was villains? I do. I do carry a running knife. And I'll cut a motherfucker. Oh god,
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you...
Thank you. Please excuse me.
Scum of the earth!
Yo. I want to talk about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida, after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in? Nice! Okay, glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way. If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll... When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right? When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, let me know if you notice something. Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again. Don't worry, I won't mess up this time. Let's go. Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think? I already did that. I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then? I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit.
You just snatched my phone out of my... Last time somebody did that, I whipped them with my old headphones.
Wait, what? What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Aw, oh, man, I'm such a genius!
No, you're not. You just got lucky.
Let's try using it. Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert.
I love the fact that one of the freaking things that in order to search for his palace is pervert.
Beginning navigation.
There we go. And then we went in a certain direction. Hey, what are you? Huh? What the hell?
Time to change it into the castle. And I'm in my Phantom Thief clothes.
Look, it's the castle from yesterday. We made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too. Yeah, those clothes. That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit? I don't get it either. What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey! Stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted?
Exposition time, because I love explaining things about this game, because it's actually a lot of fun. Hold on.
Explain it in a way that makes sense.
Actually, I think he's gonna do it right now.
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real! We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?!
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona!
It's Morgana!
Mona!
You know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us. It's settled then.
Oh, water.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. This is our infiltration point.
Ain't that where we escaped out of?
That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
How are we supposed to know about that stuff?
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
Alright.
So,
in this game, the metaverse will always come appear. A place will change, in the metaverse, a place will change the way it looks, depending on a person who has a distorted heart. A distorted heart could be anything like somebody who's very corrupt. Well, it's really just anybody who's very corrupt, like Kamoshida, or anybody else. Like you corrupt politicians, so maybe like the White House. Nah, we're not going with the White House. Let's just say like maybe a town hall to them could be like their battleship, or their high up tower. Depending on what the person sees the place as to them in their distorted heart, it'll always be different. So for Kamoshida, he thinks of himself as the king of the castle. Ergo, why he calls himself the king, and why the school to him is a castle. The reason why he thinks he's the king of the castle, you kind of see how it is so far. You've actually seen it already. The teachers treat him with much more favor than anybody else. Why am I behind the door? Much more favor than anybody else. Alright, regardless of everybody else, you saw that kid that was beat up. Yeah, I already said this as a spoiler. He was beat up by Kamoshida because he abuses students. And then you also see how he's kind of hitting on Anne, and how he talks about Anne's friend who's on one of the sports teams, and he abuses her sexually. Now, the thing is that he does this, the teachers know this, and the principal knows this specifically, but they do nothing about it. At all.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be guards here. It looks like we're going to have to start fighting our way forward. Oh boy. I'll just teach you the basics of battle for now. You'd better not forget all of this. Always try to ambush enemies instead of rushing everywhere headlong. Attack from behind whenever you can. You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard.
So...
you know you're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona. But anyway, let's go.
Show me your true form.
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
He's gonna take over!
Zoro, show your might! A spectacular victory!
Oh, look at him.
All right, level up. Okay.
Why ain't anyone here? Damn it! They were here before! Where'd they go?
Quiet down!
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh crap, I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Hey, Let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave. The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
See, I was saying that before. He thinks he's king of the castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? Son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
See what I was saying earlier about what personas are? Like the innermost you.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
Why do I look like Arsene? Well, why do I look like a thief? Well, that's because I'm gonna steal your girl. Nah, but in all honesty, in this world, I'm going to steal the hearts of people and make them change for the better.
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all. I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
Yes!
Let's use this time to hash up.
Alright. In this game, there are safe rooms. Yes, you can save inside in the middle of palaces. So for those people who are freak out, like I don't have everything I need, or my party is low, this is the place where you need to, where you can save, heal up the characters, and everything like that. Even there's like a little auto heal, see, like auto recover and everything like that. So you can go ahead, save your progress, blah. And, yeah, and you can talk to your party members too. Like, just talk to them. See what they have to say about this certain things.
Well, now then. Okay, let's go.
Into the training hall we go.
Oh, there's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just beyond those bars.
So, what are we gonna do?
Seems like it. Just don't let it notice you beforehand.
Alright, now we get into the whole entire security thing. Remember, in this game, you are a thief. You are a criminal. You are scum. No, I'm joking. But honestly, in the hearts of the distorted people, you are a criminal. If you, in this game, beforehand, it used to be, in previous games, and even if like you played RPGs before, you could attack enemies and you would get an advantage on them if you could see them in the overworld, or it would just be a random battle. In this game, what you're trying to do is not be seen by them. So the best thing to do is hide. Before you get spotted. Like always. I'm not even joking. Like, hide before you get spotted. Hide before you get spotted. When they're not paying attention, go behind them, rip off their mask, and then the battle starts. There are times that you cannot avoid fighting. I'm gonna say this right now. Like, the way that some of the monsters are set up, you cannot avoid it. But the more the meter goes up, the more alert the person gets, which means there'll be times that random guards will come after you, and yeah, you'll get ambushed and you'll have to fight them. When it gets to, it'll say here, when it gets to 100, as security level rises, it will become more difficult to investigate the palace. So be careful. What they don't tell you is that once it gets to 100% and you're caught, you're kicked out of the palace and you can't go back in for the day. That is why you always want to sneak around. So, like, if you're not really into the whole entire sneaking around thing, like, you know, if you don't like Metal Gear games where you just have to sneak around, this might be annoying to you, but at the same time, I feel like this is more interesting because at least it leads into some sort of battle and stuff like that instead of just putting them to sleep or knocking them out and then moving on.
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
That sounds, complicated.
It's not really complicated. But yeah, I forgot to mention that. Like, if you're this, let's say you get spotted. If you fight and win battles without being spotted multiple times, the security level will go down, and you can get it back down to 0 if you just keep on doing that.
Fine. I'll put together some info about the security level. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay?
I'll reveal your true form.
The first move is on!
Ravage them!
Focus! Finish it.
Who's next? It's time. Go down!
Persona! One enemy remaining. This is the last one. Press.
Persona! You're mine.
A spectacular victory.
Ah, yeah. Well, I still leveled up. Nice.
All right.
make sure you watch out for any yours on the way.
What?
I like this.
Have you seen anyone who looks like an intruder? No, nobody yet.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies.
Then what do we do?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to...
Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser.
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
What? Were you listening to me?
Don't worry.
Dude, I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire. How about that? Surprise. There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife. Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all up does more good than letting it collect dust.
Again, use your gun.
Alright, I'll show you my weapon too.
I love that he has a slingshot!
Try to fall for me.
For real?
Listen to this.
That's new.
Let's get them. Our ammo's replenished. Go on, dump it. You see? Nice.
That's actually new. You actually had to conserve your ammo more often in the original one. Because in the original one, what happened was you would use your ammo, and then that was all your ammo for the rest of the dungeon. That's it. You don't get it replenished. You can't buy extra. It was just like, that's it. You're done. You want more ammo? Leave the dungeon. Yeah, keep going. Party tactics. You can either set a particular course of action directly.
What do you want to do? Yep.
Alright, I don't... By the way, I need to heal you, Morgana. You got beat up pretty bad.
The enemy still got the advantage. Give it all
Persona,
you've got.
go down. You're mine. Persona! Ravage them!
We're getting out of here. You ready?
They don't have the ability to actually hide, unfortunately, yet. I'm mad because I really loved using that ability.
Two enemies remaining. Don't let your guard down.
Come! Go down! Persona! There!
We're getting out of here. You ready? Too easy. We're on the defense. Watch out!
I think that was done on purpose so that when we do the surrounded thing.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of that.
A guard. I'm pretty sure that's where we need to be going too.
You guys gonna take it down again?
I guess that's our only choice. But okay, I've decided. I'm gonna teach you to something like that. Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. First, knock down all the enemies.
Come! Go down!
And attack! Let's go! And then we get that stylized picture.
That went really well.
What was that super move thing you just did?
I told you, it's called an all-out attack. If you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it to beat them all at once.
Yeah, that was over quick.
It's a concentrated attack on defenseless enemies, after all. Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this. Strike. Yes!
Yeah. Whoa! Damn it! This is bullshit!
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
But this is beyond messed up! How do I open this?
Stop it! Leave us alone. It's useless.
Huh? If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys. You telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave them here.
You have to. They're not real.
How stupid can you be?
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated? So the school's a castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world, too.
In the real world, too? Wait, I know these guys. They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me. They're going through similar shit in reality?
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida. Huh? It's not working. We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home. Let's go! Hey! Come on, man.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah! What?
Let's go. Yes!
Let's go!
Oh, man. This way!
Ugh, you knaves again? To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
The school ain't your castle! I've memorized their faces real good. You're going down!
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader, who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dream. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with you. What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all. He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not true!
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you. Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
God damn it.
Ryuji, move! Oh, we're surrounded.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill because that's what he wants! This hurts.
Witness my resolve! Me, yeah! There's more of them?
Yeah, we're not really supposed to win this one.
Oh, you piece of...
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this. Isn't that right?
No!
What a worthless piece of trash. Getting emotional so quickly. How dare you raise your hand at me? Though it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse! You just didn't like our team!
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
Okay, if you don't understand what's actually going on, Kamoshida got the original coach fired because he didn't want the track team to do so well, do as well or even better than his volleyball team. And when he decided to go ahead and take over as coach, he went ahead, antagonized Ryuji and his teammates to the point where Ryuji got mad, tried to stop him. He antagonized him even more. Kamoshida antagonized Ryuji more, and then Ryuji attacked out of anger. Kamoshida broke his leg, and then that's it. That's why he's here.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
You're right. Everything that was important to me was taken by him.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
It doesn't even look like he's wearing anything underneath there. It looks like he's wearing shoes, a cape, and then that's it.
What are you doing? Silence him!
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
You made me wait quite a while. You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch!
And another good transformation.
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks! Now that I got this power, it's time for payback! Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Don't mock me, you brat!
Blast him away, Captain Kidd!
What troublemakers that bother King Kamoshida with trifle matters?
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? and I'll act like the troublemaker I am. Let's do this, Captain Kidd!
Nah, we're...
Woodland Persona! Let's go, Captain!
Focus!
It's time.
Let's get this over with. This'll hurt.
Nice one. They can't land a hit.
Yeah, keep smiling.
What was that? Focus!
Why is he missing everything? Damn!
Hey, you have to hang on, okay?
Come! Don't rush it. Let's go. Some other way.
I'm not thinking of items.
Okay.
Yeah, keep smiling.
It sucks because literally it wasn't supposed to be this way, but because
I got too reckless. So back out and focus.
but because he missed twice, I don't know how you missed twice.
Hey, you have to hang on, okay?
I actually failed this. I've never actually failed this before.
So, the game is over. What a truly foolish end.
Start the battle, goddammit. Because not only he missed twice. I've never seen him miss twice in a row. Like, I've seen him miss before, but I've never seen him miss twice. Come on now. Thank you. Because that's their weakness.
Woodland Persona! Captain Kidd! Persona!
Come! Ravage them!
That's it.
Lunge is the only thing I'm mad at. Oh my god. And if he... Oh god. That's close.
Woodland Persona! Let's go, Captain! Captain Kidd! Like that!
She's resistant to guns.
It's time.
Thanks! Shit!
How'd I know?
Persona!
That makes more freaking sense.
Loyal sub, so why?
It just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special.
I don't know how I lost the first time. Because those misses should not have happened. That was just some orangey bullshit.
How about that?
Whoa. So, Ryuji had the potential too.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiving you.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
What? Takamaki?
Oh! What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
What's going on?
Something seems off.
Yeah, now that you mention it. But why is she even here? Hey! Let go of her, you perv!
How many times must I tell you until you understand? This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me.
That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki, say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous? Well, I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you. Clean them up this instant!
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
We're not gonna do anything and just run.
Just shut up and go!
Thank God you've got a level head.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no matter what.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
Anyways, I don't remember changing into this. Should I be happy about that?
Yes, because I love you, Ryuji.
And again,
even though you are a hothead.
It ain't as bad as yours.
Did you find them?
Quiet.
No. Search that way.
So what's going on?
I told you before, when a Persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within, not that you'll get it.
Nope.
Then stop asking questions and accept what you see for what it is.
Easy for you to say. Wait, we're in deep...
I said...
We might have gotten away here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot, relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
So, we're okay?
Did the Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution? There you have it.
All right. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
Wait. I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me. That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos.
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on? We never said anything about helping you out.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you! You're going to up and leave? What? The nerve! Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat? Is that...
We're busy. Thanks for everything, Cat. You've got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Hey! What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
Morgana is a pissed off kitty.
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Thank God. We're back. Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh? Ugh, sorry, man. I'm dead tired. How you holding up? I guess you don't really show it, huh? But damn, if what we saw was for real, oh, this is gonna get good. I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done. So, wanna help me look for those guys or any witnesses? Now that's what I'm talking about! Hey, so So, if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal. Kamoshida opened his damn mouth. No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. Doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with, just like he did with me. No one will take anything I say seriously. Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back. I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
Alright, you made... You made progress.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way. However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided. Am I wrong?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the chariot persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Alright, so now we have the confidant system. This is probably the last thing before I stop streaming. The confidant system is basically, people you trust with your secrets and everything like that. Well, not really secrets, but people you trust and people you have like a strong bond with. Each one has a different card. Each card is based off of the tarot deck. Your confidant, if you were to have one, would be the Fool, or card number 0, the Fool. This is card number 6, the Chariot. I forgot actually what each tarot card is actually meant to be for what. I need to look back into that. But each one gives like a different thing for you to be able to do.
Right. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. It'd be weird splitting off now. So why don't we grab a bite somewhere? Just follow me. I mean, I totally gotta hear about your past. What the hell, man? How much shittier can that asshole get? But just hearing your story makes me angry. So
he's a good boyfriend.
Here now, huh? Huh. We might be more alike than I originally thought. You're the first guy that made me think that.
Look at that smile! I do like that new art that they have for like for that smile, cause it shows like, oh god, a more straight on look, and I like that.
I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us, like we don't belong. I did something stupid at school before too. The place you're living now is in Yongen, right? It's rush hour on the subways. I suggest you kill some time before heading home. What the hell, man? You barely touched your food. Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on. As long as we do something about Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll both feel better about being at school. Oh yeah! Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID too. Just you wait, Kamoshida. We're gonna start right away tomorrow. First, let's hit up those guys that were kept as slaves. The volleyball rally's tomorrow, huh? Shit's recommended by Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag. But thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed. Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow. Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of ginger here. So, about this plan to take down Kamoshida. Ah, right.
Sorry, Ed! You don't know his name yet, but it's freaking Akechi.
I haven't been sleeping well lately. Whenever I close my eyes, I keep thinking about too many things.
Shiho.
Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking, should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself.
She has a cute smile.
Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
No, it's nothing. It's normal. Especially since a meet's coming up.
Sorry to interrupt, Suzui. Mr. Kamoshida told me to get you.
Huh? What does he want?
He didn't say.
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Yeah. Well, I better go.
Yep. Good luck! Hang in there, Shiho.
You're home. I take it you actually went to school today? I guess you learned your lesson after what happened yesterday. As long as you're not getting into trouble, it's fine by me. I don't know what you've been up to, but trust me, you'll be gone if you start causing problems. In case you forgot, your life is not a free one right now. Are you even listening to stay away from bad influences, okay? Hey, I'm gonna head home for the night. I'll lock the store up. Don't go wandering out.
We slept through it. We got a bullshit fight that somehow Ryuji missed twice. I don't know how Ryuji missed twice in a row. I've never had that happen in a game. That's Gen 1 Pokemon bad. Like, you guys don't understand. Gen 1... before I end, I'm gonna end on a rant with Gen 1. Gen 1 had this interesting factor where there was an RNG where an attack that had like a 100% accuracy still had the chance of missing. And it's hilarious. There are a lot of things wrong with Gen 1. Now that I think about it. Like the fact that if you try to switch out your Pokemon, it switched out your Pokemon before the enemy actually picked a move, so then they can decide, like, oh, well, since he switched out to this Pokemon, and I have all this time in the world, I'll try to think of a move, I'll try to have it so that way a move is his weakness. So, like, gym battles were tough. Wow, I just realized that's why gym battles were tougher. Anyway, I guess that's it for tonight. I'll probably try to do another live stream tomorrow, if not another day, and we'll continue from here. So, the next thing we have to do is uncover Kamoshida's abuses. Oh God, a lot of people are not going to be ready for some of this stuff, but hey, Persona's always had some sort of a little bit of a dark undertone. This one just hits you in the face with it. Catch you later. Well, I guess it's time to catch y'all later. Have a good night, everybody.